Half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
He went off in the first two quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. And it's Lopez in at the center. The Lakers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far.
Well, Wes Matthews started off last season on fire. Over 50% from long range over the first quarter of the season. And as time went on, he cooled off a bit, but as a whole, just an excellent year for Matthews, probably the best of his career.
Here comes Jeremy Lin. Outside Boozer. The feed to Johnson.
Wes Johnson, the former number 4 pick back in 2010. He was a bust in Minnesota, but he shot better in his 4th season. And once he was moved to kind of a small 4, like the shooting power forward spot, he really found a niche for himself.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Wesley Johnson at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. Portland leading by 5. Outside Batum. Matthews sets a screen for Lillard. Shot clock at 6. From 13, the rebound by Johnson. And Wesley Johnson has always been impressive physically. Great size, terrific length for a wing, quick off the floor.
Yeah, he's got all of those ingredients, but his ball handling has been a bit mediocre, rather pedestrian, and I think that's held him back offensively. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Now here is Aldridge. 14 points for him. Trying to get open is Lopez. Aldridge's shot is good. Aldridge has got 16.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Lillard against Land. Bryant dishes to Lin. The 3 from Johnson. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And that's 13 points for Johnson.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Lin against Lillard. Lopez, a screen on Lin. Matthews into the lane. The Lakers with the rebound. Kobe's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Portland, not the biggest market, but it's a one-team city, and these fans really support their Blazers. Coach Stott said, The fan support here is special. You can't appreciate it until you see it every night. Damian Lillard said, "The fans stay behind us through good or bad. When they see us in public, it's always love."
They appreciate that support, Doris. Thanks. Now here is Aldridge, following the miss by Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Lakers trail by 4, and the Lakers call time here. Well, we all know the Lakers in transition. Ownership passed down to the next generation in early 2013, and for the first time in L.A., Clark, a bit of uncertainty in that leadership situation.
Yep, a few cracks starting to show their partner, Lakers great Magic Johnson, airing his concerns with some of the decision-making. Disharmony, not quite sure of who's going to run things, injuries as well. Just a lot didn't go the way the Lakers had hoped or wanted it to.
Now, here is Hill. Bryant passes to Johnson. He dishes it to Lynn. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Damian Lillard.
And when you look at the Lakers, they say that second-generation businesses have a high failure rate. Only time will tell if they can continue the remarkable winning streak this team has enjoyed through the years.
And you know, for the Lakers, with the harder cap, they can't outspend like they used to. With the internet, players like Durant don't need to be in a big market to get exposure like it was in days past. So the Lakers will need to outsmart other teams to continue their success.
Nick Young's checked in for the Lakers. Both free throws good from Lynn.
Well, Jeremy Lin making $15 million this season, that what they call poison pill portion of his contract. That's big money, and playing in a contract year sometimes can add some pressure. So it'll be interesting to see how he responds this year.
Now here's Lopez. 7 points in the game, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Hill. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Cans it from downtown.
Damian Lillard.
Lillard's got 12 in the game. And the Rockets trading Jeremy Lin along with the first-round pick to the Lakers, essentially for cap space, and they had intended to use that money to sign Chris Bosh, but as we know, he chose Miami instead.
Yep, a tough break for Houston, but a nice trade for the Lakers. I mean, they get a quality player in Lin, along with the draft pick in 2015, and in L.A., Lin should have a decent chance to showcase his ever-growing game.
Make some noise, fans.
Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here is Lillard. He's got 12. Outside Matthews. Pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 5. And he banks in the layup. Lopez has got 9.
Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Lakers trail by 4. Bryant up top. He's covered by Matthews. Lynn kicks to Bryant. Dishes to Hill. And stolen by Aldridge. Matthews into the lane. Pass to Lillard. Clock at 6. And again, it's Portland converting.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
Yeah, but look down at the other end of the court. The same has not held true.
It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Hill.
Great assist there. Led him to the perfect spot.
For Portland, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's Aldridge. And again, it's Portland converting.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
LA has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Young sets a screen for Lynn. Kobe against Matthews, and he gets it to go. And that's 12 points for Kobe Bryant.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
To the inside, stolen by Boozer. Lynn kicks to Kobe. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Good game for Kobe. 12 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And they're getting so much penetration on the defense that they're getting a lot of easy buckets as a result of breaking down that defense.
He misses the free throw.
Last season, a tough one for Kobe Bryant. He missed all but a handful of games. Early on, it was the Achilles tear he was rehabbing from, and then after 6 games, a fractured tibia took him out for the season.
Randall's checked in for the Lakers. And the second free throw, good. And Kobe's shown that he can withstand age with a terrific individual season for him. You remember, Steve, back in 2012, 2013, and then, of course, the injury-plagued season last year.
Yeah, so now the challenge, of course, is can he overcome age and injury, and that's the challenge this year. Only time will tell, but one thing we do know that nobody will work harder than Kobe Bryant.
Lakers trail by 3. And stolen by Lillard. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with the ball. And it's sent back by Bryant. And Young, here we go. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Lillard dishes to Batum. Left side, Batum. 6 on the shot clock. Aldridge. Randall grabs the board. The Lakers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Lynn with it. Matthews covering. Lynn's shot is off. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Batum. Some solid defense from Bryant.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Young outside. Matthews against Bryant. Randall with a screen for Kobe. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Portland leading. Lillard outside. In low to Aldridge. Shot to stop the drought, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 22 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. Los Angeles has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Screen by Young, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Some changes for the Lakers. Ed Davis is checked in for Hill, and it's Nash in for Jeremy Lin. And then for the Trailblazers, Chris Kamen's checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Darrell Wright has subbed in for Nicholas Batum. Now, here's Lillard. 14 points for him. Kaman kicks to Lillard. Here's Wright. 6 to shoot. That's a 2 from Matthews. That one off the back iron and out. Lakers trail by 3. Kobe goes in for the tie. Bryant can't get that one to fall.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Right from outside, that's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Well, they're in great position here, and it's thanks in large part to their three-point shooting.
You called that right. They are lighting it up from behind the arc this half.
Now, here's Nash. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change, and Davis can't get it to go. The Trailblazers shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Robinson passes to Lillard. Robinson a screen on Nash. Matthews left side. And it's Matthews again missing.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
There's Nash with the three.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Lakers trail by 8.
You know, Portland has a new GM as of 2012, and we've seen not just changes with the team roster, which you would expect, but really an overhaul of team operations as well. New scouting tools, a new strength and training staff, and a remodeling of the practice facilities.
And for the Blazers, injuries have been such a problem over the years. With the new training staff, perhaps a more proactive approach to prevent injuries, even things like nutrition. During flights, they used to offer cookies and ice cream bar. Now it's chicken and brown rice.
Steve Blake's checked in for Portland. The free throw drops for Kobe. And there'd been talk that LaMarcus Aldridge was unhappy in Portland, but he has changed his tune.
And for him, Kevin, it seems as though winning is the main thing, but the Blazers also created a players-first culture. You know, players are your best recruiters, quite honestly, and word gets around. If guys are happy, then that helps them talk about their experience. Teams now have to look at the whole picture and trying to keep players content so they perform at their highest level.
That one goes. Count it. Blake's got his first bucket in this one. Lakers trail by 7. Nash outside. Randall with a screen for Nash. Kobe dishes to Young. Shot clock at 6. The tray. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Young's got 12.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Here's Blake, and it's Wright missing. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. And Young, here we go. Some solid defense from Robinson. Trailblazers leading by 4. Blake kicks to Robinson. Lillard against Young. Lillard misses. LA has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Kobe passes to Nash. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Lakers passing it around. The tray. They get it back, but they recover it. And here's Kobe from the arc. No luck. Here's Wright. The shot misses. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Trailblazers lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Lakers trail by 4. We've got Johnson. Davis is out there with Boozer. Then it's Nash, and it's Lynn in at the 2 guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here is Davis. Nash kicks to Boozer. Now the pass to Davis. Out to Nash. 4 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Batum, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Boozer a screen on Wright. Here's Boozer in the post. Robinson on him. Boozer can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 6. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Batum dishes to Lillard. Back to Batum. The kick out to Wright. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Boozer's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Nash. On the wing, Johnson. Lots of room. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 3 assists in the game. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Lillard, the pass to Robinson. Johnson against Wright. Kaman sets a screen for Wright. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Boy, that pick was a thing of beauty by Kaman.
Nash against Lillard. Nash kicks to Boozer. Shot from 12. And the bank shot is good.
You know, as soon as he got an opening, he let it fly. That was a big shot there.
Portland leading by 4. Lillard outside. Feeds to Batum. Kaman against Boozer. There's Chris Kaman on the assist from Batum. And it's 8 points for Chris Kaman.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking, and they've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Now here's Johnson. Boozer, a screen on Wright. Back to Nash. Takes the 3. And the shot is good.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Robinson dishes to Batum. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Right against Len. Kicks to Nash. Pass to Johnson. Now Lynn. Clock at 6. To tie it up. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Well, lazy defense, and that's why the score is what it is right now.
And for Portland, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Lillard with it, guarded now by Nash. Lillard, the pass to Batum. Now the dish to Kaman. Back to Batum. Second chance shot, Chris Kaman again. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
And that's 6 straight points now, guys, coming on the inside.
Yeah, taking it right at him. This is a great effort we're seeing.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Chris Kaman, always known as an ambidextrous scorer in the low block, has also now developed a deadly stroke from mid-range. That's a rare combo for a 7-footer.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hill comes in for Ed Davis. And it's Bryant in for Nash. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Robin Lopez is checked in for Kaman. Aldridge comes in for Thomas Robinson. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Jarrell Wright. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
And for Kaman, so talented offensively, Steve, you wonder why he's only averaged about, 12 points a game in his career.
Well, he's a little turnover prone, doesn't get to the free throw line all that often. But you're right, he's so skilled. He can score with either hand around the hoop. He can also step out to 15, 17 feet, knock down a jump shot.
2 shots.
Carlos Boozer amnestied by the Bulls this offseason after 4 years in Chicago. They still have to pay his salary, Steve, but it doesn't count against their cap.
Yeah, that's been rumored for a couple of years, and it finally came true, Kevin. So a new team for Boozer, and looking to bounce back after what was one of the worst seasons of his career, at least statistically.
He hits the second from the line.
And Boozer last season had expressed his unhappiness with the rotation in Chicago. Passed over for the younger Taj Gibson in the fourth quarters. Gibson was seen as a more reliable defender, though, and typically coaches default to defense late in games. Boozer with plenty of motivation this season to prove his worth as far as fourth quarter minutes go.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. And that's 19 points for Damian Lillard. Lakers trail by 4. Outside, Lynn. And Kobe, here we go. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Lynn kicks to Bryant. Uncovered. And that one swishes right in.
And Boozer, a rugged rebounder and interior scorer with the ability to step out and hit that mid-range jump shot. Interesting to see how he fits in.
Lillard dishes to Matthews. Aldridge up on top. He's covered by Boozer. Batum inside the three-point line. Batum with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Lynn with it. Lillard picks him up. And stolen by Lillard. And it's Matthews with the jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark Power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Now here is Hill, and he gets it to go.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show, and the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
Here's Lillard after Jordan Hill's bucket. Aldridge kicks to Batum. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Lynn the pass to Boozer. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game. Lillard against Land. Lillard dishes to Matthews. Back to Lillard. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Portland.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Bryant. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Trailblazers leading by 6. And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. The shot is off. Excellent defense there from Boozer. The Lakers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Hill sets the screen for Kobe. Shot from 12, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
That's a big basket there, and you can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
Portland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Matthews, a screen on Lynn. Batum wide open, he fires. And Portland again with the bucket.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Now they're feeling confident, and they're in a good flow offensively, so why not just keep firing from out there?
Boozer with the screen for Lynn. Hill kicks to Bryant. Kobe can't get that one to fall.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Lillard, right side. Matthews, a screen on Lynn. Batum passes to Aldridge. Lillard outside. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 6. Bryant dishes to Boozer. Lynn kicks to Kobe. Boozer with the screen for Bryant. Outside Boozer. Fires from 18. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lillard with it. He feeds it to Aldridge. Puts up the baby hook, and that one's good. And now an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Lynn kicks to Bryant. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. 24 points for Kobe Bryant.
They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
Yeah, that's 6 of their last 10 points coming in that in-between range.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade. recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Trailblazers leading by 6. There's the feed to Aldridge. Good D by Boozer.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Pass to Lynn. Back to Kobe. He kicks it to Boozer. Lakers passing it around. Off target from three-point range. Portland's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Outside, Batum. Aldridge with a screen on Lynn. 4 on the shot clock. Right side, Aldridge. Tries a 3. That's good. Aldridge has got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers. Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 9. A minute 42 left to play in the final quarter. A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth. Johnson kicks to Kobe. Bryant is doubled. Johnson dishes to Lynn. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. And 12 points here for Lynn.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
Now here's Lopez. Back to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. From 13, and he gets the bucket. Lillard's got 15 points here in the second half.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
By himself, throws down the breakaway jam.
I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Trailblazers.
Steve, I agree. You know, I think the attitude was very impressive. And Clark, you had talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity, and they deserve to win this one.
Depth always a factor in wins like this, and what an incredible game out of nowhere it was for LaMarcus Aldridge. You know, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got. And nothing you can do to salvage this one at this point. Game over.
Not anymore. Any chance they had is gone.
It's stolen by Hill. No good from the wing. Portland's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Lynn against Lillard. Down low. Matthews passes to Lillard. Outside Matthews. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And now let's go over to Doris Burke on the sideline for an interview with the Jordan Player of the Game. Doris, take it away.
Well, LaMarcus, this is certainly a good win. What was the most important element to the team in a game like this one?
Playing with energy. I think guys play with energy. I think guys play with passion tonight. And we just got, just win games right now.
Guys, they're all talented, but passion's such a crucial aspect to teams winning. Over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan Player of the Game.